First things first, use your own social media as your CV and portfolio. If your social media pages look crap, and you can't prove to someone that you know how to run a social media page, it's really not a great look if you're looking to get hired in that field. In the same way that if you want to be a nail artist and your nails look terrible, you're not presenting yourself very well to potential employers. Follow relevant social editors at publications you like. I can't stress how important this is. The amount of jobs that get posted on Instagram stories, LinkedIn pages, Twitter, even if you're not looking for job postings, following editors is so important, because if you know everyone, if you follow everyone at your dream publication, you're going to see what they're sharing, what they're interacting with, and you're going to get a really firm grasp on what they're looking for, which means you'll know what to pitch. Moving on, I would say you need to start creating content that catches attention. If you're just making boring infographics, that might work, but if you're creating standout content that is really unique, if someone sees that, they're going to go, wow, I want something like that. It's almost like they're looking at that style and they can tell that you have a style that matches something that they might want. That's a great time to showcase that as well if you are reporting on events. So if you see, I don't know, a man climbing Big Ben, that is a brilliant opportunity to video that or even report on that by taking a picture. And you can use that content that you've just captured on your iPhone or whatever it may be to then pitch to editors. So something I used to do when I was younger is pitch to local newspapers. There was a mini roundabout that sunk near my house once, and I took a picture and I emailed the local newspaper and said, would you like this picture? They said, yes, please. I said, can you pay me for it? They said no, but I still gave it to them, and I had my first byline in a newspaper that way. So if you capture content or report on content that other papers or people aren't reporting on, and you have that, that's golden. You almost have that thing that they want. So that is a brilliant way to be on the ball in terms of having content that editors want, and you can absolutely pitch that to them. And I can guarantee a pretty high success rate with that. Reach out to titles and ask if they need freelancers. I think there's so much to be said in the world of cold pitching. There's literally no harm in reaching out to people with a short bio of yourself or a punchy idea and just saying, hey, would you like this? Or even if you don't have an idea, just going, hey, this is who I am. This is what I've done. I think you might like this video. By the way, do you need any freelancers or do you have any shifts available? The worst that can happen is they ghost you or they say no. But in my mind, I always say if you send 100 emails and you get 5 responses, that's still a huge success. So definitely reach out to people and cold pitch. And keep an eye on jobs boards. Sam Social Media Club, LinkedIn, Arts Jobs, places like that. You know, they're always posting opportunities, especially entry-level ones. So just make sure you get in there early and make sure you've done your research. If you see your dream title there, or even one that you love and appreciate, you know, get your foot in the door and do that, and never give up, of course.